That was just powerful. I think that's the saddest one yet.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Yeah, the relationship sounds a bit rocky.
I wish we'd stayed.
Really?
But I understand why we left.
What? A fridge all the way up here? What part of the house is this?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Is this Dawn's room? So far above. We don't know where Edith's old room is. Should have had to have
What
it.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Here it is.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
What, you guys leaving? Get away from this cursed house.
But
It's
it
really a
had to
cursed
end
family.
one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
What happened? I can't believe she's pregnant. Like, what?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yeah, why would you make Edith leave?
the power
I guess
had been
at
shut
this
off
point
that
she's the only one
morning,
in the house.
But Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the
Open a few
library, I
windows.
don't think she knew about the other entrance.
That's the library?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
So, were they both sealing up the bedrooms? I don't know, to preserve the memory.
That thing you're
Struggling with
afraid
that,
of
Dad.
isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Stories can't kill people. All those
Have the nursing
people
home
died
send a
seem
van
like
for
very
you in the
tragic
morning.
accidents.
Okay?
A nursing home, damn. A lot of them, I mean, Lewis's one seemed like he took it himself, and obviously Milton went missing, but the rest of them. Gus got caught in the storm, Gregory drowned. How did Molly die? I don't ever think we found. Someone killed Barbara. We never really got confirmation of how she died either. And Calvin was a swing. Sam fell off a cliff. Walter got hit by a train, but he was under the house for 30 years. Let's read the fin. No, it doesn't again. Oh, yes. But Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Whoa, it is
was
gone.
the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an
This isn't low
earthquake
tide,
out
this
in
is just
the
the ocean
middle
is
of
gone
the
now.
ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh, man.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my
And this is the
life.
same day Edith was born.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Just keep going straight.
I got turned around.
What? No rock is going to stop me.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Hello.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I feel like I got turned.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe
Wrong set of
I
house.
came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
How's she in here?
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Goodness. Oh.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh yeah, that's not her mum, is it? Go on. It's her grandma.
After that, we
She
moved
was
around
gone.
a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh, I can move it.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Is
I'm
Milton
still
still
not
out
sure what to
there?
tell you about all this.
Was she
If we
doing it
lived forever, maybe we'd have time to
with
understand
her
things.
child? Like, is she writing it down
But as it
for
is,
them?
I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, I can move.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
We're coming out? Is that what's happening? We're being born?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. What happened to her? Oh, this is so sad. So wait, that was everyone. We never drew Edie. I guess we never really were around when she died. She died... Ah, so that same time. 2010. That was really sad. So what happened to Edith then? She killed herself? She was 17. Unless something happened. Milton, he just disappeared. That's probably the scariest one. I wasn't really expecting that. It wasn't really a story, it was more just lots of little stories about this family. I wish they elaborated more on Edith and what she was like. Got a trophy for seeing Johan's name. Why? That's funny. There's just a bunch of photos of them when they were kids. That's really cute. Feels like a very passionate group. Well, I guess that's all. Oh, Gregory's was the toughest one. Holy shit. Feels like a lot of these are very preventable. But I guess that's the point. They're all just... We don't really know what happened to Barbara. I think I just forgot what happened to Molly. Did she get locked in a room until she starved to death? Because that would have been crazy. That's basically murder. That is murder. Like, really. Barbara got killed. She and Rick. But they found Barbara's body or something? I don't know. The whole comic book story, I feel like that was made up, but there's some truth in there, but we don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty with the stories, like Lewis's one, or with Milton, he just disappeared. Walter was under the basement. I still don't get why he was there for so long. I must have... I don't know. That was it. Pretty sad the whole way through.